we would like to recognize the 2025 homecoming representatives in court. We begin with the freshman class. Our first freshman representative is Riley Klein. She is involved in wrestling, future Christian athletes, future farmers of America. She says she likes to always stay active. Riley's favorite quote comes from Gustav. If you focus on what you left behind, you will never see what lies ahead. When asked what her one word would be to describe how she feels about being chosen to represent the freshman class, she responded, grateful. Ladies and gentlemen, Riley Klein. Our next freshman representative is Jordan Thomas. Jordan is escorted by her mother, Tiffany Turner, and her father, Jenny Thomas. She plays on the Lady Panther softball and basketball teams. She is a member of the Future Christian Athletes and Future Georgia Educators. Jordan lives by 1 Corinthians 16, 13 through 14. Be on guard. Stand firm in the faith. Be courageous. Be strong. Do everything in love. When asked what one word describes her feelings of representing the freshman class, she said, thankful. Ladies and gentlemen, Jordan Thomas. Our first sophomore representative is Adriana Burns. Adriana is escorted by her mother, Jessica Housley, and her father, Billy Burns. Her activities include family, career, and community leaders of America. She enjoys all of her classes, but says math is her favorite. Adriana loves to greet people in the hallways and wish them a good day. Adriana's favorite quote comes from Oprah Winfrey. She says, what God intended for you goes beyond anything you can imagine. When asked how she feels about being chosen to represent the sophomore class, she responded, I feel very honored and grateful. Thank y'all. Adriana Burns. Our next sophomore representative is Caitlin Sibley. Caitlin is escorted by her mom, Whitney Simpson, and her stepfather, Lamar Charter. Her activities include cheerleading, wrestling, fishing, and hanging out with her boyfriend and friends. She lives by the words found in Philippians 4:13. I can do all things through Christ who gives me strength. Caitlin couldn't pick just one word to describe how she feels about representing the sophomore class. She said she was shocked, happy, surprised, and grateful. Caitlin Sibley. Our first junior representative is Admire Bowman. She's being escorted by her mom, Mercedes Dunnigan. She is an active member in the athletics club and the dance club. She lives by the words, when you focus on the good gets better. When asked her one word to describe being chosen to represent the junior class, she wondered why, but felt honored. Ladies and gentlemen, Admire Bowman. Our next junior representative is Tori Hansard. Tori is being escorted by her parents, Christy and Josh Hansard. She is on the track and wrestling team here at Ridgeland. Her favorite quote is, be yourself. Everybody else is already taken, from Oscar Wilde. When asked her one word to describe being chosen to represent the junior class, she chose surprised but thankful. Here is Tori Hansard. And now, we would like to introduce the senior homecoming queen candidates for 2025. Our first homecoming queen candidate is Zoe Fleming. She is being escorted by her mother, Danielle Rutledge, and her brother, Zion Fleming. Gracie has been in the Honors Academy for 4 years. She is a 3-sport athlete here at Ridgeland, where she plays basketball, volleyball, and runs track. She lives by words, don't compare yourself to others. There is no comparison between the sun and the moon. They shine when it's their time. When asked what one word described her feelings on being selected to the homecoming court, she responded, shocked. After high school, Zoe plans on pursuing a good college education and earning her bachelor's degree. When asked who inspires her the most, Zoe said, "My mom. She pushes me to my best ability. She's always there guiding me through the rough patches." Zoe Fleming. Our next homecoming candidate is Becca Johnson. Becca is escorted by her father, Blake Johnson, and grandmother, Leanne Johnson. She is also involved in the National Honor Society, Family, Career, and Community Leaders of America, future Christian athletes, and loves to sing. Her favorite quote comes from Willow Smith. The quote states, "Your uniqueness is your magic. Don't trade it for approval." When asked how she felt about being nominated for the homecoming court, she answered, "Unexpected." She is planning to attend college to major in criminology or possibly nursing. Becca says she is most inspired by her best friend, Addie. She states, "She has shown me that no matter what you are going through growing up, you can do great things. She has shown my family is more than just blood and introduced me to my second family." Ladies and gentlemen, Becca Johnson. Our next homecoming queen candidate is Jemiah Lewis. Jemiah is being escorted by her mom, India Manson. She is in the College Prep Academy here at Ridgeland. She's been on the Lady Panther basketball team and has been on the track team for 4 years. She also picked up softball this year. She's an active member of the Healthcare Science Internship Program at Erlanger. Jemiah lives by the words, "Stay humble, hustle hard." When asked what one word best describes her feeling on being selected to the homecoming court, she also replied, "Shocked." Jemiah plans to attend the University of Virginia. Wants to continue playing basketball and study to be a radiologist. When asked about who inspires her the most, Jemiah had this to say, "My grandmother inspires me because of the love and the support she brings. The unconditional love makes me want to be a better person every day." She also tells us to keep God first. Ladies and gentlemen, Jemiah Lewis. Our next homecoming queen candidate is Treasure Russell. Treasure is escorted by her mom, Nina Hancock, and her father, Patrick Russell. She plays tennis for the Panthers. She is the secretary of the National Honor Society and an active member of the Beta Club and the Family, Career, and Community Leaders of America Dance Club, and also her youth group. She lives by the words from Psalm 31, verses 7 and 8. "I will rejoice and be glad in your steadfast love, because you have seen my affliction. You have known the distress of my soul, and you have not delivered me into the hand of the enemy. You have set my feet in a broad place." When asked her one word to describe being chosen to represent the junior class, she chose, and the senior class, grateful. She plans to attend college to study political science and law. She is most inspired by her mom. She says, "Throughout my life, she has maintained kindness and selflessness despite the circumstances. As I have watched her my whole life, I have grown to know what a woman seeking after the Lord looks like, and I am forever grateful to be able to follow in her footsteps." Ladies and gentlemen, Treasure Russell. Our next homecoming queen candidate is Megan Wells. Treasure is escorted by parents Kim and Jeff Wells. She's on the competition and sideline cheer for the Panthers. She is an active member of the National Honor Society, Beta Club, and future Christian athletes. She also lives by the words of Philippians 4:13, "I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me." When asked her one word to describe being chosen to represent the senior class, she chose excited. She plans to attend college to become an elementary school teacher. She is most inspired by her parents. She says, "They are always there for me." Megan Wells. Our final candidate for homecoming queen is Olivia Woodall. She is escorted by Wes and Carmen Woodall, her father and stepmother, and by Ann Long, her mother. She plays tennis here at Ridgeland. She is a member of the National Honor Society and Beta Clubs. She lives by the Bible verse John 15:5, which says, "I am the vine, and you are the branches. Whoever abides in me and I in him, he is it that bears much fruit. For apart from me, you can do nothing. When asked what one word described her feeling of being nominated to homecoming court, she answered, bamboozled. After high school, Olivia plans to attend college to study to be an ultrasound tech. When asked about who inspires her the most, she said, my brother's fiancée Trinity inspires me the most because she's smart, kind, and selfless. She inspires me to be a patient person and to work hard while she prioritizes my happiness. I strive to be more like her and display all of the same good qualities. Ladies and gentlemen, Olivia Woodall. And now, ladies and gentlemen, congratulations to the 2024 Ridgeland High School representatives and homecoming court. And now, last year's queen, Katie, will assist in the crowning of the 2025 Ridgeland High School homecoming queen. The envelope, please. And your Ridgeland High School 2025 homecoming queen is Zoe Fleming! Congratulations to Zoe and all of our queen candidates and our homecoming court.